I was watching The Wizard of Oz the other day, and there's this incredible scene, obviously, at the beginning when Dorothy first lands in Munchkinland, crushes the Wicked Witch of the East, and comes out and has these ruby slippers on, and realizes she's got a serious problem on her hands. And she has Glinda the Good Witch there, telling her that all she needs to do is follow the yellow brick road, and all the Munchkins telling her repeatedly that they need to follow the yellow brick road. So off she goes. Before she leaves, she tries to ask Glinda a question, but Glinda, the Good Witch, doesn't have time for Dorothy's questions and leaves. Maybe because she's tired of the Munchkins, and maybe it's because she's got someone else she needs to help. But in any event, Dorothy is on her own. She's got the slippers, which is why the witch wants to kill her, and she's got a very vague idea of where to go and what to do. But in the next scene, what we see is Dorothy at a crossroads, and no one told her there was going to be a fork in the road, and no one told her what to do when she got to one. So what did she do? She asks the only person around that she can, which is the Scarecrow. And the Scarecrow tells her he can't be a lot of help to her. He's got experience with seeing people go by, but no one has gone the same direction. They've all gone different ways. And he tells her something else which is important, which is that he doesn't even have a brain. So Dorothy still decides to stick with him and pulls him down from his perch, and they talk for a while. They forget about how to get to the Emerald City. They talk about all the great things they imagine are going to happen once they get there. And very quickly they decide they like each other, and they go off on one path, off to the left. And for all they know, the Emerald City's service entrance is right off there to the right. They get into their adventures, and everything happens. And I'm watching this and I'm thinking, this is what it's like when you're sick in the healthcare system. You've got a problem, it's serious, you don't understand what to do. You may get some vague advice or some specific advice from somebody who doesn't have a lot of time to spend with you. And when you reach forks in the road, which you inevitably do, the only people around to ask are the ones that are closest to you. In this case, it's the Scarecrow. It might have been somebody else. And you just work your way through. Now, Dorothy had the good fortune of picking good people to help her, but not everybody does. And I think it's a metaphor for both life and how important it is to make good friends who can help you, but also for the struggles that people face when they're sick and trying to find their way through the system.